Commander,
Admiral?
are you ready to bring the might of the galaxy to bear on the Reapers?
Yes, sir.
Then let's make sure the fleets are ready.
All fleets reporting in, sir.
Never before have so many come together from all quarters of the galaxy. But never before have we faced an enemy such as this. The Reapers will show us no mercy. We must give them no quarter. They will terrorize our populations. We must stand fast in the face of that terror. They will advance until our last city falls, but we will not fall. We will prevail. Each of us will be defined by our actions in the coming battle. Stand fast. Stand strong. Stand together. Hack it out.
I'm sure that most serious gamers out there have heard about the Mass Effect series. If you haven't, let me tell you a little about it. The Mass Effect games are action RPGs set in the future, which focus around Captain Shepard and his decisions while battling an invading synthetic race called the Reapers. In the first game, you take down a giant Reaper called a Harbinger, using the entire human fleet. In the second one, you go on a suicide mission on a collector base, and you end up the game by either destroying it or by giving it to Cerberus, a human extremist group. And now comes the third game, in which you must venture throughout the galaxy and gather allies to stop an entire Reaper armada, set on to eradicating all intelligent life in the galaxy. So, you start the game by either importing a save from previous Mass Effect games, or by starting a new character. The game has the same 6 classes as the first two. The Adept, which uses biotic powers, the Engineer, which uses speech abilities, the Soldier, which uses combat abilities, the Vanguard, also known as a combination between a soldier and an adept, the Sentinel, which is a combination between an engineer and an adept, and the Infiltrator, a tech and combat specialist. Also, you can choose the gender of your character, and you have a wide array of facial customization. One of the things that Mass Effect 3 is proud of is the impact that your decisions from the previous games have. You will be able to meet with allies like Garrus Vakarian, Legion, Ordnar Rex, Liara T'Soni, and Mordin Solus, and a lot more, given the fact that they survived during the events of Mass Effect 1 and 2. I will not go further into this because I do not wish to spoil the game, but I can assure you that Mass Effect 3 is taking into consideration a lot of the decisions you made into the first 2 games. The combat isn't very different from Mass Effect 2. The difficulty has been increased and the player can now wield any weapon disregarding his class. It should be noted that the classes are limited by a new weight attribute which applies to weapons. Weapons modification and grenades also make a return. For the first time in a Mass Effect game, there is a multiplayer mode. You can team up with up to another 3 players and fight 3 types of enemies, resembling the main game's antagonists, over 3 different maps. While it doesn't sound much, this is actually quite fun, as there is a nice array of classes to choose from. The multiplayer also affects the galaxy readiness, which will affect your ending. Also, although BioWare has stated that a player can achieve every possible ending without a multiplayer, most people complained that this is impossible. Another disappointment for most of the players was the ending. If you consider the indoctrination theory, you have a decent explanation. Otherwise, you can just rage about it. Fortunately, BioWare will release a free DLC this summer that will try to explain the ending more thoroughly. Aesthetically, the PC version of the game is far better than the console ones because of the short loading times and the enhanced graphics. The voice acting is still top-notch, and Mass Effect 3's soundtrack will be a good companion to you throughout the game. You may still find some off lip-syncing and a few frame rate glitches, but those are very rare and you won't be bothered by them. I consider that Mass Effect 3 is an awesome game that deserves to be in the collection of every RPG enthusiast. It will hook you up for countless hours due to its high replay value. Also, it offers an action-packed gameplay with smart AI, that will not bore you after a few hours. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to subscribe so you get notified when new videos are up. Also be sure to check our Civilization 5 preview and our website. So thank you guys for watching, I am Theodore and be sure to stay tuned for more reviews. Bye bye!